My name is Gilbert Baker.
Bang.
Rainbow Bright?
I think that Einstein did. Because E equals MC squared all the way, baby.
I mean, everything around here is Harvey Milk, but I know that's not right.
Honestly, I don't know.
The original rainbow flag. Oh, I feel like I should know this.
Martha Stewart.
I know the answer to this because I have a children's book about it.
I don't know it.
Harvey Milk? No.
I will say is that it was a man.
At the request of Harvey Milk, Gilbert Baker.
My name is Tom Taylor, and I met Gilbert about 1980 or so, and I was working in a topless bar, so he came to work for me, and we worked there. It was a hoot. And then from there, I worked with him on so many different projects through all these years, from the mile-long flag to all these different things, and also on little things that people didn't realize he did. Like he started the first history exhibit, and he was a real pioneer in gay rights. Unfortunately, not too many people relate Gilbert Baker's name with the flag because he moved away to New York many years ago, seeking a career as being an artist and doing other art projects. But the flag is really the main thing that he's known for. And people do not really realize that someone in those days fought hard to get it started and get it going. Once it got going, it got going. And he left San Francisco because he thought he could do more good in New York on a bigger picture. And certainly the bigger picture has gotten bigger around the world. That's for sure.
Hi, my name is Donna Sachet, and I came to San Francisco about 23 years ago, which seems like forever, and I started singing with the Gay Men's Chorus, and suddenly there was this family or this house that everybody talked about. We had they had parties there, and I went to one of the parties, and it was quite a house with these layers and the views of the city. And that you met Jerry of Tom and Jerry. It's, well, Tom and Jerry. So who the cartoon characters? What? And that realized later that people do use that. I didn't meet Tommy for quite some time, and I remember going to those chorus parties, and they were free. The liquor was free. The food was free. I thought, well, who's paying for all this? Well, it's just out of the generosity of Tom and Jerry. And then I found out that was just one part of their generosity, of course. They were also underwriters of concerts. They were underwriters of guest stars or commissioned pieces. And then I began to hear of other things they did and went to a couple of other events like for Shanti or Maitri or other AIDS-related organizations. Here we were again at their house with maybe a very stiff kind of upper crust crowd, but they had opened their house for that party as well. And, generosity in our community comes in a lot of forms. Theirs, I think, is hands-on. They want it to be an organization they believe in. They go to the concerts. They know the chorus people. They've known each conductor that the chorus has had. And with these AIDS organizations, they know it firsthand. They've lost tens of hundreds of people in their lives, and they're determined that the services are going to be there, that the research is going to be there, and that one day the cure is going to be there.
It took me 2 years to complete the sculpture because it does go through 6 stages on a normal sculpture, and the sculpture that is enlarged, you add 2 more stages, so we have 8 stages that the sculpture goes through in order to get to the final completion. The name of the sculpture is The Freedom to Love. My feeling is that by having the flag draped over Gilbert Baker's shoulder, which, I mean, you see a lot of the flag, it took us actually 3 days to just do the patina on the flag because it was actually very complicated. We used pigments. This is not paint, these are actual pigments that are adhering to the bronze by using heat. And having on the other side a same-sex couple in an embrace, the idea becomes clearer. It is really, the idea of the flag, as I understand it, is the freedom to love. And we met under the big flag on Market Street. That was our first meeting. And initially he said he wanted to have Gilbert sewing the flag and then have Tom sitting on the other side of the bench, because Tom was the one who was the guardian of the flag. I understand he was very supportive of Gilbert Baker. He and Tom helped him with materials, with sewing machines, with funding in order to produce the flag. So I asked him, do you want to have you in there? And he specifically said, no, I do not want myself in the sculpture. He only wanted Tom and Gilbert and a space in between for people to sit down and take selfies. So as I was researching the history of the flag and researching the history of the gay community, I realized that in order to express the meaning of the flag, I need a same-sex couple in a gentle embrace. And then the meaning is clear. And, because I express, I don't write long stories, I express myself through art. And in order to get this idea through, you do need a same-sex couple.
City and every agency, and it was all about the rainbow flag from the get-go, and 10 years of work. So finally, when it happened, it was an instant landmark, and everyone loves it. And then, I live in New York, and I'm not here, but Tom has been the guardian all these years. I entrusted it to my #1 guy that understands how it works.
I want to understand what's the most important thing about this project. So really, once I figured out what was the most important thing that I needed to express, then the ideas can be formulated. I've been working in bronze for over 20 years. The process is something that I'm very familiar with. The meaning of the flag is something that any person actually has a right to. People find the people that they want to spend their lives with and love, and sometimes they get married, sometimes it doesn't work out, but at least they have the freedom to make that choice. This really expresses the concept behind the rainbow flag.